April McKinney, and today I'm making ice cream balls, and the name is pretty much what they are. It is actually a ball of ice cream rolled in pecans with a hot chocolate fudge sauce just all over on top of this little ball of ice cream. So, ice cream balls, that's where the name came from. But these are so good. I made this actually last weekend for my dad. We had Father's Day last weekend since they're going to be out of town this coming weekend. But it is the perfect Father's Day treat. My dad loves ice cream, our whole family loves ice cream, so this just really hit the spot and we all loved it, so I'm showing it to you today. So what I'm going to start out with is some good vanilla ice cream, whatever kind of ice cream you really like, vanilla flavor, it could be vanilla bean or French vanilla. And I'm going to get a good scoop here, about this size, okay? I don't want to go too huge because this is really rich, and I made them a little bit big this past weekend and they were just too big to eat. So you're going to get about 8 servings out of 1 carton of ice cream like this. I want to get a decent amount. Okay, and now I have some pecans. I've toasted these just in a dry skillet. And you'll just know when you toast them over low heat, you put it in a dry skillet, you'll start to smell this really good pecan smell. And as soon as you start to smell that, you just go ahead and take them off the heat. And it just adds so much good flavor to the pecans. It really brings out the oils and you just get more pecan flavor out of the pecans. So I'm going to take my scoop of ice cream here and I'm just going to put it right in the skillet and just roll it around. You want to use clean hands for this. But I'm actually just rolling it around in these pecans until it gets really nice and coated. You could do this with almonds, you could do it with walnuts, but there's something about pecans, they just have that really nice rich flavor that I really love. Okay, so that is one little ice cream ball is done. You could serve these in bowls or plates, either one works. All right, and you may have to sort of take it and form it into a ball. Like I said, your hands are going to get a little bit dirty. It's okay. We can always wash them. Get it all coated. You want to get as many pecans on there as you can get. Perfect. And those look so good already. You could actually eat those just like that. And these are a little small. Like I said, you can make them whatever size you want. They were a little big last time. But about 6 to 8 servings in a quart of ice cream. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these in the freezer, let them just harden up a little bit, and I'm going to make my warm chocolate fudge sauce. Okay y'all, now it's time for my favorite part of this recipe, which is the chocolate fudge sauce. I love anything that has to do with chocolate. And this is just so easy to make. You're going to be really surprised and excited, I think, about how simple a chocolate fudge sauce is to make. So what I have is a pot of water. This is a little pot. It's filled up maybe 1/8 of the way up. Okay, so it's just a shallow little bit of water in this saucepan. Now I have a bowl that I'm just going to put right on top of the simmering water. So the heat is about on medium-high, but it's not boiling. If it comes to a boil, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I just want it to simmer. In the glass bowl here, I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. I like to use the semi-sweet chocolate chips. You could use milk chocolate, but I think the semi-sweet just adds a little more richness to the sauce. Now I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of half and half. Now, if you are making this for a big group, you want to double this chocolate sauce recipe, okay? This is just for 2, maybe 4 of the ice cream balls, okay? Next, I'm of course putting in about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'm also going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Love to add vanilla to anything that's sweet. It just adds a whole other dimension of flavor without adding sugar, but you're still getting some sweetness from the vanilla. So what I'm going to do is I've got this all in here now. I'm going to keep stirring this until everything begins to melt together, and that should happen pretty quickly. Alright, you can see how all those chocolate chips have melted into that half and half. The last little touch I'm going to add to this sauce, just to make it really velvety and rich, is 1 tablespoon of butter. It's going to go right in there. I'll just stir it around until it just melts right into that sauce. Okay guys, we are almost done with this fantastic dessert. I've got this chocolate all melted, that butter's melted in. It is so creamy and decadent. I just can't wait for you to try this. But I've got my little ice cream balls back out that have been in the freezer. And like I said, they may look a little small, but you got to think about all the pecans that are in there. You've got the rich vanilla ice cream, and then we're doing chocolate sauce. So you really don't need a huge portion of it to be satisfied because this is a rich dessert. Now I'm just spooning some of this chocolate sauce over. If it's mine, I like to get a little extra. The chocolate sauce, like I said, my favorite part. But y'all, this is so good, and it's just like something that you would be served at a really nice restaurant, even though it's really simple to do, very inexpensive. And the great thing too is you can make the ice cream balls ahead of time, stick them in the freezer. You can make the sauce ahead of time, just heat it up whenever you're ready to serve it. Take your ice cream balls out, top it with the fudge sauce, and if you want to get a little crazy, add a little whipped topping right there. Maybe you want to add some little toffee bits or something right on top. But how cute and delicious, put a cherry on top and you have a delicious, yummy dessert that you can enjoy. It's perfect for the summertime. Hope you guys enjoy it. I have got to get a taste of this, maybe a little lick of this fudge sauce. Happy Father's Day. Thank you guys for watching.